All right, so I am back, and today, it's been a while since we've done one of these, but we're going to do a rant of the week. And topic that has been coming up quite a bit lately is the Takara prices and how they're just all over the place lately. I mean, it is insane. Like, just mind-boggling. It's quickly becoming more cost-efficient to purchase third-party than it is to buy Takara. And the most recent, like, hands-on example I've got of that is Masterpiece Optimus Primal. Okay, I love this figure. It's a great figure. I spent, I got retail for him, so $120. I'm not going to sit here and say, that's not worth it to me. Now, to everybody else, though, when you're talking about, $120 figure, and then you take, like, a Masterpiece car, who's only a little bit smaller than him, and they go for, what, 70? We're talking $50 difference. I don't see it. I honestly do not see a $50 difference here. When Masterpiece Soundwave, who's almost as big as MP10, is going to be reissued at $150. $30 more than him, and he's almost the size of MP10. It's insane. They are all over the place. I don't understand why. Outside of the fact that they know what they have, and they're going to charge what they wish, because they know people are going to pay for it. But this is just from Big Bad Toy Store. Okay, so they currently have in stock the MP10 reissue, the Takara version, for $189.99, $190. They have also in stock the Hasbro reissue at $160. So there is a $30 difference for the same figure with different colored eyes. $30 difference. And then there is a third reissue of the Takara Optimus Prime coming out at $220. $30 more than the original Takara one for, as far as I can tell, no difference. Let's see here. Let's see, made with all new mold. Yeah, it doesn't say if there's anything different on this one than the actual Takara one. Big Bad, and this is not Big Bad Toy Store's fault by any means. I'm just using this as an example. They also have the reissue of the Coronation Starscream in stock at 100. No. Dogs. Little dogs. They have the reissue Coronation Starscream in stock for $200. That's the retail for those MP Seekers, which you guys know my feeling on the Seekers being $200. Not worth it. But then there's another reissue coming at $140. $60 less for the same figure. I don't understand this pricing at all. They're charging, are they decreasing the price on that because of the... Are they decreasing the price on that, on the Seeker, because now there's the KO options out there? And because there's the KO options, are we Are they now seeing that, oh, hey, we can't charge an arm and a leg for these things? Some of these things just aren't making any sense to me whatsoever. Okay. Skywarp. $190 for Skywarp. He doesn't come with a Coronation set. That reissue is still on pre-order, yet the full Coronation kit Starscream is $140. $50 difference for Takara figure. Yeah, I know one's supposed to be exclusive, but honestly, whatever. If you're gonna keep reissuing an exclusive, it's no longer an exclusive. It's just a figure. Just don't call it an exclusive. It's not. The cars are getting, they're averaging about 70. Unless it's the Hasbro versions, then they're 100. Which makes no sense. Just some things just aren't adding up, and I'm not sure why. Let's see, I'm trying to find more examples here. Okay, so an average MP car is going to be $70, but the Masterpiece Cheetor is $75 or $76. So there again, we're talking about a smaller figure, because he's going to be smaller than an MP car, because the Primal's almost the size of an MP car, and this guy is going to be smaller than the Primal. So that's a little out of the ordinary. And more and the most bizarre pricing I've seen is the new MP36 Megatron. At $230. $230. Okay, so if they're going by any scale, anything scale-wise, then he's going to be the same size of Optimus. Now, $230 is a crazy price for something that's Optimus size. Difference being, it's like I wouldn't hesitate to spend $190 on Optimus. But that's because he comes with the trailer. Megatron shouldn't be coming with a trailer. I think he's coming with a bunch of accessories, but at the same time, it's like, is that really an extra $100 worth of accessories? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy how this is all working out at the moment. Just these prices are just, there's no rhyme or reason for some of these. The Shockwave was way more expensive than he should have been. What was he at? Let's see here. Thundercracker, $200. Oh man, some of these, like I said, $160 for Shockwave, yet Soundwave is bigger. Let's see here. Soundwave is a bigger figure. Better engineering. The Shockwave was good, but Soundwave is better engineering. And he comes with all the cassettes. So, he comes with, Ravage, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, Rumble, and Frenzy. So it's like, he comes with all the cassettes, and it's like, and I know some people are going to sit there and be like, well, you know, the reason for that difference is because you know, one's a reissue and the other one's not. And it's like, no, look at the Optimus Prime. His reissues are getting more expensive. I mean, it's like trying to figure out the Takara pricing. It's just insane. But I think, I like I said before, I think I know exactly what they're doing. And what they're doing is they're pricing them the price they think that we're going to pay, not what they think it's worth, and that is not cool. You know, it's like people want the main three Seekers. That's their primary goal, is to have Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. That's why originally they're all going to be $200 a piece. The Coneheads, which have new engineering, are going for about $30 less because people don't want them as much. People want Optimus Prime, so they're going to charge more for Optimus Prime. They want that price of Optimus Prime to be in par with the price of Megatron, who they're like, okay, everybody really wants an official Megatron, so let's price this guy however we want, and put it like an extra $100 on this price tag because we know people are gonna pay it because it's Megatron. They create such a demand for a character by not making the character for so long that when they do make it, it's like, we could charge whatever we want to for this thing. You know, Primal is a great example. It's like, you know, they're probably sitting there thinking, we might not sell as many of these as we would another product, so let's price it higher so that we can make more money off of the few we do sell. I guarantee you, by probably the end of next year, MP cars are going to be in the $100 range. Because they see third party being able to sell them for $100. And they know people will spend more money on the official product than they will third party. And I hope they don't do that, because that will start making people like me sit there and be like, okay, why should I spend $160 for a Masterpiece Shockwave when I could spend $80 on the Quake Blast, or spend about $120 on the Quake Wave, both of which are very good options for a Masterpiece Shockwave. The official one, I think, probably fits better into the Masterpiece design, but at the same time, cheaper. It's cheaper. You know, if they do a Hound and he's $100, why would I spend $100 on that when I can get the Make Toys one for $80? You know, save myself $20, and the Make Toy one is pretty awesome. Why should I spend $230 on a Megatron when I have the DX9 Megatron, which I think looks pretty damn good? Why? I mean, why would I do that? But I probably will, because that's just how they're doing it, and it's they know that they can charge more, and they know that it's still gonna sell. It's crazy to think that we're quickly going into a day where the official product is going to outprice the third party. You know, we've seen it with some of the cars and such. You know, they're getting really close. Now we've seen it with Megatron. All the third party options are cheaper than the official Megatron. All of them. And yet they're still going to sell a lot of them. We all know that. Or maybe they think, oh, maybe we won't sell so many of these, so we're going to jack up the price again so that they can make that extra money on the figure. I think they really need to sit down and come up with like a pricing guide for them, $200 for that Seeker mold is not worth it. It's not. And then to reissue that Starscream at $130, it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And that mold is so it's done. I mean, I'm sorry, it is done. They've used that thing way too much. I just watched Skullface's review of Thrust. I'm still going to try and do a giveaway on the Thrust. I don't see it being worth it, being so loose, when you could go buy a knockoff for $100 and have it redesigned so that it works better, and also have the figure itself just overall better quality because it's a new mold. It's not just a mold that's been used for a decade now. When did the first Masterpiece Starscream come out? We're gonna take a look. We're gonna find out. When did the first Masterpiece Starscream come out? 2006. The original Masterpiece Starscream came out in 2006. 10 years ago. It came out 10 years ago. And then, let's see here. The reissue came out in 2012. That's the retooled version of that mold. So 6 years later. So that's 4 years old. So this mold, for 10 years, it made the original Starscream, the Walmart Starscream, the G1 Starscream, because the original Starscream was more of a bluish green. The G1 Starscream, then Thundercracker, then Skywarp, the Hasbro Skywarp, the Ghost Starscream, then then MP11 came, and I have no idea if I'm right here. Then the MP11 came out, which was the retooled one, with Coronation Kit. Then Sunstorm. Then they did Skywarp, Thundercracker, Hasbro, Acid Storm, Sunstorm, Thundercracker, Starscream. We got Ramjet, we got Thrust, we're gonna get Thurge, reissue of Skywarp, reissue of Starscream. I think that might be it. Yeah. Anyway, so the mold has been used 20 times, at least, in 10 years. 20 times, that's insane. That is insane. And yet the price on it keeps going up. That makes no sense to me. And again, it's not just like, oh, well, they redesigned, bits of Thrust, so that it should be more pricey, but then they reissue Skywarp at $200, and then they reissued the Coronation Kit Starscream at $130. Masterpiece pricing is not making any sense to me whatsoever right now. All the cars should be under $100. They should be $80 or less. That's including things like Ironhide. The Seekers and other figures around that size, like Shockwave, should be between $100 and $120. Although I think the Seeker mold is worth $75. But anyway, $100 to $120. That's where like Shockwave and all of them should be. Soundwave, Megatron should be about 100. I'd say $140 to $150. And then Optimus, because he comes with the trailer, should be, you know, Optimus and Ultra Magnus. I could see 160 to 180. That's how I think they should price it. But they're not. I mean, these things are just all over the place, and it's just like Starscream or your Skywarp is $70. Your issue of Skywarp is $70 more than the reissue of Starscream. Yet Starscream comes with more stuff. Skywarp is also more pricey than Thrust because Thrust got retools, got whole new wing engineering, and then Megatron is more pricey than anything because they can. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's insane. But anyway, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Takara pricings? Are you guys like, it's Takara, it's gonna be good anyway, so we'll buy it? Or are you guys like, you know what? I've got my Megatron. I'm good. I don't need this. You know, what primary example, let's talk about Megatron. You know, are you guys satisfied with your Megatron? I mean, I know I'm probably going to buy the Masterpiece either for me or as a giveaway. I haven't decided yet, but I mean, if they hadn't come out with a Megatron, I'd be perfectly happy with my DX9. Or are you guys going to start putting your foot down and be like, you know what? Their prices are a little out there. Maybe we shouldn't pay this insane price. So, anyway, what do you guys think? Comment below, and then next week I will respond to everybody.